But I was saying, with regard to that potential lawsuit, I would have already filed the lawsuit actually at this point, but I don't have the ability just to drop everything in my life and go to Juneau and just like play, you know, passing paper around with these corrupt politicians, whether it's Mike Dunleavy or whether it's, uh, you know, Lieutenant Governor Dahlstrom or the Alaska legislature, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And usually in court you have to wait basically 20 days and give the other person the time to respond, 30 days, for the summons. And so it's a big waiting game, you know what I mean? And everything can be done on Zoom. And just like Juneau is such an isolated, remote town from the rest of Alaska and the rest of the United States. So like, I was kind of like saying, like, could I find someone who would process serve, or like pro bono who would do this with me, and like process serve those guys in Juneau, you know what I mean, and get this thing started and be able to file the paperwork, and it's like I don't think I need an attorney. Like I think I can totally understand the law and do a good job. An attorney wouldn't be bad, or just like someone who's willing to go around and get those guys, put it on a camera. And obviously, I think if I went down Juneau too, I think the tempers would flare due to the way this is with the with how egregious this is in terms of them basically criminally stealing from the state and raising their salary. So I don't think that would be something that would work out strategically to my benefit. If going down there, there's no reason to do it. You know what I mean? There's a reason to sue them, and there's a reason to do a process in court where we discuss the merits of the law and how they broke the law. But there's not a reason for me physically to be down there and just getting into verbal arguments and having and being anywhere in the proximity of these people who we are suing, if that makes sense. Though so I don't want to be down there for session for that reason. But I wish I had a contact or someone who could work with me to get this thing handled, if that makes sense, in terms of just getting it started and processing them. Because again, there's other things going on, and Juneau is just not a easy place to access. You can't just drive down there, and it's just not a great time of year to be doing this period. But obviously, like I said, the timeline doesn't happen, so that's kind of what's holding me back. Ethic complaint against the governor, lieutenant governor, absolutely, that stuff needs to happen. People should file it. I should file it too. Haven't done it yet.